We are Fairy Tale!
I am Natsu Dragneel.
Hey, I'm Gray.
Put your clothes back on, you damn underpants, Shogun.
Oh, you want to go, General Snowface?
Yeah, come on, bring it, droopy eyes.
I'm Loki, and ladies, my number is... And you can text me anytime.
I am Elfman, here for my fist to meet your face.
Natsu!
What?
Hi! Hey, Natsu!
Huh?
Lucy likes you!
Don't say weird shit like that when I'm trying to fight Gray! Oh yeah? Well, you still haven't beaten me yet, Gray.
Oh yeah, you want to go again, Natsu?
Gray it did!
Until the two of you are stronger than me, no fighting!
I'll be good.
Urza, why don't you just let them be? Isn't it better this way?
Hey, Charle! Yeah? Here's a biscuit cup for you. No way!
Hey, Natsu?
Huh?
Remember when I asked you if I could be your wife a long while back?
Uh-huh.
That question still stands.
What?
It still stands.
Don't you get involved in this, Gray.
Is the big bad Natsu gonna get angry?
Fire Dragon's Fist! Whoever the hell else we feel like bringing into the show, I'll give you a clue. Shooba-dooba! So hello and welcome to episode 7 of the Fairy Tale Podcast. No new Fairy Tale news to speak of this week, though we will be at, half of the crew will be at Otakon, and I will be at Anime Festival Orlando, which, they fixed the scheduling problem I had, but the Fairy Tale panel is actually right before closing ceremony still. So I don't know if I'll be attending the Fairy Tale panel at AFO. I don't know, it all depends. I may stay. But yeah, nothing really going on in the way of Fairy Tale news. I mean, I could talk about the streams, if that works. Like, episode 83 came out and it did really well on the streams, is what they're saying on Anime News Network. But if you have any new news from the Fairy Tale world, do not be afraid or hesitant to tell us about it. Send us an email at fairytalepodcast@gmail.com and let us know, because we are always looking to promote Fairy Tale, and the more news we have, the better. So, we will now move on to the anime recap. So this week's episodes were episodes 9 and 10, if I got my math correct. Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. It was the first time I didn't watch them. I've been like crazy busy. I am so sorry. I know what they're about because I've seen them. The first episode is basically episode 9 is about McArov's and the crew that were and the Fairy Tale crew that were at Clover trying to make their way back to the guild. So it's basically McArov's, Happy, Erza, Lucy, Natsu, and Gray. And apparently they've been walking back in this deserted area, and they're all starving. And so they try to fish. They catch a fish, and apparently the fish is really nasty tasting. They come upon this abandoned town. I don't really have much to say about this, because this episode is actually filler. Aside from the mushroom joke that was in the episode, the mushroom joke was the only thing that showed up in the manga, and it was at the end of the manga volume as like a bit of extra content. And neither Erza, Gray, or McArov's was actually in that. It was just Happy Natsu and Lucy. But yeah, they ate mushrooms, and then mushrooms popped up on their heads, so that was really funny. Now, the second episode we're talking about this week, which is episode 10, that's back to the story. It's the fight between, the arranged fight between Natsu and Erza. And I love how it starts off, because it's Lucy in her house, and she's doing her normal thing. She's coming out of the bath and all that good stuff. And she walks back into the room, and there's Gray just sitting there in fucking his boxers on her chair.
As I usually,
just
as I normally do.
Just lounging like a motherfucker. And he's like, yo, I love how casual he looks. And Lucy's, of course, freaking out.
And then he sees that he was already naked before he got there.
Right.
Exactly.
Because that's
always
just how he
naked.
rolls.
What do you expect?
Yeah, that's just how he rolls. But they start holding the contest of Natsu versus Erza. Erza uses her fire-resistant armor, and I like Happy's reaction as soon as she uses it. He immediately places a bet on Erza instead of Natsu. And Lucy calls him a heartless cat. It's so funny. Like, I love Happy. So the fight gets underway. It's going really, really good. It looks so cool. And then the army shows up and fucking ruins it.
As per fucking usual.
Yeah.
Send in the feds.
Yeah, that's basically what it was like. They sent in the feds. They take Erza because they are going to put her on trial for the destruction of the meeting building, the Guild Masters meeting building. And Natsu, of course, is all up in arms about this. So, I mean, at first you think that the little salamander in a cup is actually Natsu, but you find out it's actually Marco because he feels he owes Natsu one. So Natsu busts in on this meeting, fucking destroys the fucking wall to do it. And he's dressed up like Erza. It's hilarious. And he starts ripping and roaring about how he's Erza. The entire time, Erza's sitting there watching this like, you idiot. It's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, these two episodes were definitely all about the humor. The funniest part was actually when you find out that it was just a mock trial. They were basically holding it. They were going to let her go with like a light punishment. It wasn't a big deal. But because of Natsu busting in, they both got thrown in jail. She yells at him about it, then thanks him for, thinking of her and trying to come to her rescue and everything. So it was really a touching moment. And then I believe this is the moment where Natsu Erza was born. Because that's not a coupling in Fairy Tail at all. No.
You'd think that.
Who would think that? There are
That'd
no
be crazy.
couplings in Fairy Tail. No. But these were the two episodes. Let's go ahead and see what everybody thought about them real quick. So we'll run through the crew and get their opinion. Charle, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
Elfman.
Thumbs up.
Gray.
Thumbs up.
Juvia.
Thumbs up.
Lisanna.
Thumbs up.
Loki.
Thumbs up.
Mira.
Thumbs up.
Yay. Alright, so what is one thing you liked or didn't like about these episodes? Charle.
I have to say I liked when Happy went and changed his bet from Natsu to Erza because she got in her fire armor.
Elfman.
I like the fact that Happy did change his bet.
Okay. Gray.
I liked Happy's face when he ate the fish.
Juvia.
I liked the duck that was on Natsu's back when he was pretending to be Erza.
Lisanna.
Does Natsu dressing up as Erza count as cross-dressing?
Technically, yeah.
That was my favorite part then.
Loki.
Let's see, for episode 9, I thought it was real funny about how they were all beating up those monsters, and how they were trying to make them food, and then when they finally ate it, they all freak out saying, "This is horrible!"
Mira.
I loved the mushroom that they were eating, and how Happy got so mad because everybody else got mushrooms, and they were ruining his joke.
Aww. Alrighty, and, well, considering that the first part was more or less filler except for the mushroom joke, we're gonna go ahead and see if you guys thought it was better than the manga this week. So, episode 9, what do you think? Anime or manga? Do you think it deserved to be in, or should they have just done the mushroom joke as a side note and got on with it? Charle.
I have to say I liked the way that it was done in the manga. The way they did in the anime with putting the mushroom joke in there, that was fine, but as far as the filler with the whole gotta go catch the fish and try to make these monsters into food was a waste of time for me.
Okay. Elfman.
Yeah, I'm going to be about the same as her. They really should have went on with it, essentially.
Gray.
I like the filler, leave it alone. You're all evil bastards. At least it's better than that shitty Naruto filler.
Oh, we shall not speak of this again, sir.
Exactly, at least it's better.
Juvia.
I have to agree with my Gray. I liked the filler.
Lisanna.
I enjoyed the filler because of Erza in her cook outfit.
Yeah, that was funny.
Loki.
I have to agree with Juvia. It was a very interesting filler. It just, yeah, unlike the other annoying fillers.
Okay.
Naruto.
Mira.
I thought they could have just done, like, the mushroom joke and left it at that.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Alrighty. Episode 10, the actual story, the fight between Erza and them. What do you think was better, anime or manga? Charle.
They were kind of even. Everything seemed to be on point with each other, so.
Alright. Elfman.
I kind of like the anime a bit more, but it's because I prefer emotion and whatnot.
Gray.
I agree with Elfman because I like to see the boobs bounce.
Yes, exactly.
Juvia.
I'm gonna go with manga just because you couldn't see the boobs bounce.
Lisanna.
Not sure, actually.
Even.
Yeah, even.
Loki.
Anime, hands down, because of Erza's outfit.
Mira.
Anime because I like seeing the fight scenes animated.
Okay. Alrighty, so that wraps us up for this anime recap, and we are going to move on to Charle, who has some magical education for us.
Today on Charles' Magical Education, I'm going to cover Gray.
Yay! Damn right.
Someone
best
Great, he needs some comments.
Someone best to get jealous.
Gray's magic type is a caster magic, and his magic is ice make. Gray was an orphan and was found by Ur actually